Blessings, love, and light, KT family. Thank you for tuning in to this week's message. We are a culture of progress. I am your Reiki practitioner and psychotherapist, Christina. And this week, the message that I needed to share is about embracing change and how to navigate through life's transitions with grace. So I want to share with you some strategies for staying grounded during times of uncertainty. So, did you know that the number one thing that we can be certain of when it comes to change? Take a guess what it might be. That all we can count on is change. Years ago, I was going through a major life transition. I was working my way up the corporate ladder, and all of a sudden one day, they let me go. I was devastated. All my plans crumbled. It was like I got the rug pulled out from under me. And it was difficult, and I didn't know what to do. And I had, at the time, my therapist who listened to all my woes and basically said, all you can count on is change. And at first, I did not want to embrace that because as humans, we want to control what's going on in our life. But there are things that come up that are beyond our control. So, if you are experiencing a huge life transition, death, loss of a loved one, divorce, losing your job, a new career change, the first thing that you have to do is accept that all you can count on is change. And when you do that, you shift your perspective. The second thing that you want to do is you want to not look at the experience as something that is negative. You want to look at it as an opportunity for growth and learning, and what is the lesson that I am meant to learn. And we can go throughout our life thinking this is the path that I'm going to go through, but God, the divine, and the universe has another plan, and sometimes we can feel like the rug got literally pulled right out from under us. So number one, you want to accept that all you can count on is change. That's literally all we can count on. If we stop and think about it, what else can we count on? Change. That's it. So, accept that all you can count on is change. View the opportunity as something that you need to learn. What is the lesson? This actually empowers you. If we focus on it negatively, we lose power. If we focus on it positively, we gain power. So now 3 tools that I want to share with you that are going to help you through these life transitions. Number 1 is, I've shared this before, cognitive behavioral therapy. So you want to identify and challenge the negative thought pattern. And you want to reframe your thoughts. So just as an example, if you're feeling overwhelmed by a career change, replace the thought like, I will fail, to this is a new opportunity to learn and grow. So reframe your thought process. The second thing you want to do is called ACT, and that is acceptance and commitment therapy. So what you want to do is you want to accept that life challenge. You want to say to yourself, you know what, instead of it being a negative opportunity, this is actually a challenge. And I know if it's a death, loss of a loved one, loss of a career, you allow yourself to feel what you're going to feel. But then at some point, you need to accept life's challenges and the uncertainties while committing to your action and align it with your values. So it encourages you to embrace the discomfort and take proactive steps rather than avoiding the change, because that's what we want to do. Sometimes we turn our back to it and go, I don't really want to deal with that. And An example is if let's say you're getting divorced, you can learn to accept the pain while identifying meaningful actions. So like focusing on self-care, pursuing new goals, despite the emotional upheaval. So, if you're going through a life transition, in order to go through it with grace, again, all we can count on is change. And do not view the experience as something negative, but view it as a lesson to be learned and reframe your thoughts. This helped me during my difficult periods. When someone shared that with me, it was my therapist. I've shared this with my clients, and I had to share this message through social media. So I know that tough life transitions can feel horrible, but you're not alone on this journey. Remember, it's okay to feel overwhelmed, and it's okay to seek help. And these tools are here to help support you. So if you need guidance, reach out to a friend, family member. Don't even hesitate to email me if you're having a difficult time and you need someone to talk to. Okay? Help is available. And you have the strength within you to move forward. Even during the transition where you feel like you don't, you truly do. So take care of yourself, and I'm here whenever you're ready to connect. Let's take a moment. Namaste. Much love. I'll see you next week. Bye.